Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I am forgetting the time. Ooh, boys and girls. Anyway, thank you. And oh, look at my raggediness. Thank you so much for even opening up this video. My name is Shay. I go by Shay, rather, that's not my name. Shay's Creations is my work at home greeting card business. And I do a few other things, but tonight is going to be a little different because I've been having some things happening inside of my home, and I'm not afraid of it because I'm not sure how to explain it. I didn't want to put this on my channel, but tonight I felt the calling to do it. And I've been feeling spiritual things happening in my life. And I've been watching Bible study on YouTube. I actually have a Bible. I don't know how to read it. I can open it up, read it. I don't understand anything in the Bible. I am enjoying everything biblical that I'm actually learning. I feel as if the direction my life is going in is exposing me to what is maybe my calling or what I should be doing. And I believe every bit of what I should be doing is YouTube. I didn't want to say it last year when I got rid of my last channel, but I realized that YouTube for me is never going to be a job. YouTube for me is like having a table surrounded by girlfriends. Um, I always say boys and girls, but I'm basically alone, so it is just what I say. But I would say YouTube for me is like having a table surrounded by girlfriends. We have a nice drink that contains no alcohol, no smoking of any kind. Although I smoke marijuana every now and then. Um, I'm actually enjoying my life right now. Not to say that everything's perfect, but it's not. But today I had a wonderful day. Yesterday I had a wonderful day, and so was the day before. Today is Friday, and I was laying in my bed for about maybe 2 hours watching a Christian TV. And then I realized that I needed to get up out of bed because I wanted to make a religious greeting card. So I said I was going to do that, but I want to go back to earlier this morning, sometime this morning. First of all, I rubbed my bed, said my prayers, thank God for my mattress, and pointed to my shelter because my shelter means more to me than almost anything in the world, even a plate of food. Um, if you sleep in your car or a homeless shelter a few times, maybe you would understand where I'm coming from. But today I was struggling with going outside, and I really and truly didn't want to stay in the house. I said, I'm going to have to try to get outside every day, even if it's just to get to the garage and drive somewhere. Because 9 times out of 10, I drive somewhere. Usually I don't end up out of the car. But today, something said jump in the shower. So I jumped in the shower. I don't like to second guess myself. That's first and foremost. So I jumped in the shower, and then I went to Google, and I actually Googled what I wanted from the store, which was the frying pan, air freshener, and I wanted 2 silverware. So every single thing and some leggings that I wanted, I actually found in the store. But I am absolutely stoked right now because when I was thinking of going to the store, I was going to TJ Maxx. That's where I like to buy my frying pans and cooking ware. But then something said, let me go to the Bronx where I don't like to drive. So I said, let me go to the Bronx because I believe if I go to the Bronx, I can find all of that within my budget. And TJ Maxx, I could probably only find one. So I ended up going to a store called National Wholesale Liquidators. And when I got there, the first thing that landed on my eye was this. So I said, you know what? This is exactly what I wanted. Now, the only thing I didn't know what sandalwood fragrance was. I tend to cry every single day, just about. But I also know I need scent. And I've been putting in unstoppables and that type of stuff into my walls, sockets, and it's not working for me. I've been having a massive amount of migraines. So I tried this one time and then I couldn't smell it. So then tonight, well, earlier, just today, I put it in a plastic bag in the glass, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. My whole living room, my craft room, and my kitchen smells just like this. Ah, boy, you would think I had some candles and things going on up in here. Now, um, on my way home, I stopped at the health food store. He sells oils and that type of stuff. So it's oil, incense, that type of stuff. Basically this type of stuff. I asked him could he give me a sweet scent for me to see if I could put it into a jar and get some fragrance from it because it is a scent that I put into my lotions. So I ended up getting one and I came home and I made the same concoction that I'm going to show you now with this sandalwood. I have one in my room with the sweet. Oh boy, my room smells so good. And the only thing I can say is God led me straight to that store to get what it was I wanted. And this was the first thing I picked up. So I knew, although I had a small budget, that was going to be in there, even if I had to leave one of the other items in the store. That was going to be done. Now, before I continue, let me show you what I did. So I came home. Now, we already know this is a Ziploc bag, okay? I came home and the oil was already in here. So all I had to do was put the sticks in it. But I put the plastic bag around the entire jar so that the only opening here would be where the sticks are exactly at, which will give me this liquid for a short while longer. It probably extended over a week just by me closing off the airflow to that hole. This I did to both rooms, and even though I put the sticks in today, both of them are boom. It smells so nice in here. Oh, but mm, I am so blessed and grateful. I came home and I Googled this to find where, um, you know, I found this for up to $18.99. I paid $4 plus tax for this. Now, I came home and I did some research on this company, and they're in the United States. I'm in New York and they're in Jersey, which means they're 1 hour away from me. So I already called the number and I already registered for a wholesale account. Boys and girls, can you imagine if I was to get this wholesale to hustle and grind, and then on top of that, support my household wholesale through this because this is needed to keep the spirits high to get anything done productive here, isn't it? Yes, I say. Yes, I say. I cannot wait. So the lady is gonna call me back, and I'm hoping that there's not too much of a limit on it. But I am almost positive I can get somebody to drive me to the warehouse. I'm going to go there. The lady already said I was welcome to go to the warehouse. I want to go to the warehouse, but I am so thankful. So I said when I was coming home, I was coming and I walked. I walked today. I did not drive. Did not drive. I walked to the shopping center. And when I was coming back, like I said, let me stop at the next store. But on my way to that store, there's a Mexican store open, or I think it's a Hispanic store. They make these little teeny little tacos with a little bit of pork in it, and then this green stuff that got a little kick in it. I'm like, I never seen a taco so little. They want $1 for that little taco. But you know what I said? It's a local business, and I am going to bestow kindness in local business. Why would I not bestow kindness to a business when I want someone to bestow kindness to me? That's not the way you do things. When I went in the store to get the second thing of oil, the man gave it to me for free. But before the man gave it to him for free, the customer was at the register, and his total came to $50, and he told the man, thank you very much, here's 60, that's for you. So and he said, please don't try to give it back to me. He said, I like to, it's others in compliment to the man's store. So That was so nice. That was so nice. And then I left there and I came straight home, and I've been home ever since then. I've been watching, like I said, religious TV, and I find myself wanting to call a few people, but I choose not to call them. And I also kind of felt bad. I started feeling bad because I was taking care of myself, like self care. And I had to remove a few people from my life in order for me to get some type of peace and tranquility. These last few days have been like a whirlwind for me because I'm enjoying my space more. I am getting rid of stuff. Today I brought in 5 items and I didn't throw away anything yet. So I will be finishing this video and getting 5 items out of here. So I never thought I would pick up something like that and then, whatever. But prior to that, I was in here praying to God, being very grateful and very accepting my blessings. And I walked through the house and I started unplugging stuff that I wasn't using. I said, because all of the lights was off and I seen a little light glowing, and I'm like, but then I realized that these lights on my wall, they glow too, but that's not what was glowing. So, and these are solar lights. Oh, let me show you. You could probably see the light now. No, you can't see it. Yes, you can. You can see it right there. This is solar light. See, this one didn't take, but this one did. When I turn the light off, this one is going to shine. So I leave it on the table at night and in the window during the day. And when I turn off this light, this strip here is gonna glow. But anyway, back to what I was trying to say. I've been I've been sitting down, and instead of thinking about my rental situation, or say my food situation, whatever the case may be, I have been transitioning my mind to just focus on what I have now. So when I get to the point where I start cursing myself out and stuff like that, I walk through the house and say, okay, I like this couch. This couch is really pretty. I have this couch. I'll walk into the bathroom and I'll look at my towels and be like, oh, I like these towels. I have these towels. These towels are here right now. So then I make sure I get to 5 items that I can physically touch that is here with me now. And it tends to take me from yesteryear or what if, and brings me back to now. So I've noticed that. I noticed that has helped me as well. I find myself praying at just any moment in time and finding myself in full gratitude at any point, day or night. And I find myself grateful for even some of the things that make me cry. And recently, I went through something very, very painful to only sit around and lay down in my bed and focus on all of the good that was in my life. And I'm like, wow, are you serious? And then I stepped back and I had to really think about something. Sometimes you want people to say things to you, or you feel someone owed you some type of conversation, but maybe it wasn't the right time. And that's what God said to me while I was laying in my bed. It wasn't the right time for me to be given information that really, really, really wasn't my concern. It didn't affect me at all. So all I did was pray. All I did was pray. I prayed for the person. I prayed for my forgiveness. I couldn't stop crying. I felt horrible. And then all I can remember is that through the storm, this person has been nothing but kind. And I said, oh, this person's going to kill me because nobody can be that kind. And I'm like, all right, well, if he's going to kill me, then at least I'm going to be dead already because I'm surely tired of battling this crap in my head. So I laid down one night in my room, and even though I'm prepared back there, if somebody do try me, I'm prepared, honey, and they're going to be laid out. But I was laying down, I thought I heard something, and I'm like, oh, I think he gave somebody the key. Mm. Well, I made sure I turned the TV off, and I turned my head, faced the window, closed my eyes. I said, I hope they would shoot me 3 times in the head. Just get it over with. Boom, boom, boom. And I laid down next to I woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, oh, I guess nobody was here. Or maybe they took a few things. I don't know. I love sleeping in that back room. I love, 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 love sleeping in that back room. Every single day, I take the laundry down, I throw it on my bed. I continue to come through here and do everything I have to do. Then I take maybe an hour break away from this part of the home, and then I go in there, sit down, fold my clothes, put my clothes away. I am grateful for every aspect of my life. I have never been so grateful as I am today because I realize that I am tired. I am tired and I'm tired. But nothing I say when it comes to me being tired could get me out of that room when it comes to those greeting cards. I don't have give up in me. So I said, let me get up out of my bed. Let me make my two inspirational greeting cards for the night. And then on top of that, um, YouTube tonight, this is going to be a freebie. I think you can spare about 5 stamps. So if you want a card, frugalcards@gmail.com. You can send me your email address, and do not think I'm one of those people that spam people. I don't send people things through my email. And if you want me to delete the email after I send the card, just put it in there and I'll delete it because I won't even know who you are after today. I don't do stuff like that with email. I am thinking of doing another email just for my greeting card business, so that if I want to send freebies and stuff, because I'm thinking of getting a book together with addresses, and I'm thinking of somehow, I don't know, there's some type of organization or something I'm supposed to be working on. I feel it, I see it, but I have too many pots and too many, fires. And I was thinking if there was some way I could collect for a fund that would get me to put little things in the mail, people could start saving things up for Christmas or birthdays or holidays, and it could be anything. But I wish we can get into a point where we know that although times are hard right now, if we spend no money, no one will be able to eat after a while. The only people that be able to eat are people behind the desk at the reception office or stuff like that. And I see a lot of stuff going on now that is going to be even harder if people don't get the concept that something needs to be bought. A friend of mine, when she called today, or I called her, I don't know how it happened. I told her where when she said, "You bought something for yourself?" And I'm like, yes, I did. And I felt really good because this right here is the best gift I've purchased myself in a long time. I am one who loves gifts um, when it comes to crafting. But this right here is absolutely fantastic. The mood in here is so beautiful. It's not too strong. It's just perfect. And the good thing is my windows are all closed, and I don't really open my windows in the summertime. I can't take the smell of the summer. The summer out there has a funky smell. Ugh. A lot of people can't smell it. Mix that with body odor and perfume. I can't do summer. I can't do summer. But I'm working really hard on staying focused on what I want to do, and that's be of service in any way I can. I was amazed today when my phone rang and the conversation was on weight loss and eating, and I was shocked to hear someone say, wait, what is it? I gotta try your something pasta. I think it was pasta, and I was also BJ. All right, don't be laughing at the outfit. I was so shocked when the same person I was talking to. She said she saw me and asking something about the house, and I'm like, you saw? And she, yeah, I saw your video, and I'm like, oh wow! And so I didn't even think that my girl was watching my video. I'm gonna shave her head like this in a few days. She gonna curse me out. She gonna curse me out. If this was live, you would see my phone ring right now. She would have like 3 bad words in there. Oh my goodness, but I'm having a wonderful day. I was on a forum today, and this woman was 75 years old, and she said she lives alone, and she and loneliness has set in. And she said, "What do you do if you stay home alone and you don't go anywhere? You don't want to go anywhere?" And I'm like, "See, that's the magic right there that a lot of people don't understand. It's when you don't want to venture off out there. And my thing is, there's a lot of things that bother me out there. So today, when I was talking to a friend, she said, "What is it that bothers you out there?" Now, let me explain something to you. And she's watching my video. That question has been asked quite a few times, and I have deliberately not answered it because people don't have a tendency of zoning into understanding that there are people that are different from other people. Now, I'm not saying that my friend BJ would not have understood. I'm just saying, in a whole, there are people that would laugh at you for feeling a certain way out there, not knowing that someone in their home could be having an issue with feeling that way about something else out there. So, like I mentioned in one of my videos, I was shocked to find out that someone's family member is terrified of avocados. So, and that was the same day I had a massive anxiety attack in their house over something that will never bother anyone. And all he kept doing was just telling me to sit down, calm down, and he got me something to drink. But now I'm finding myself feeling a certain type of way because all I want to do is just learn more about the Bible, and I want to live my life in a simple way. I want to pay my bills. I want to make sure I got food in my house. I want to make sure that all my needs inside here, as far as my cleaning supplies and my laundry detergent, things like that, my basic needs are met. I don't need to have the shiny bells and whistles. I don't need that. Um, I actually saw a pack of false nails in my room a couple of days ago, and I said, you know what? Maybe I should do my nails just for like 3 days. Sometimes I do that when I want to feel like a pretty person, but then I have to stop and remember I am absolutely a beautiful person. So maybe I don't need the nails. Maybe I don't need the nails, but I do want to go somewhere and be pampered in some way. I don't believe it will be anything other than my nails because I can't see me having someone touch my body in any type of way, and I'm not putting anything on my face. Um, I don't want anything on my face. Sometimes when I get little patches in the summertime, little dry patches, I get so upset that I even have to put, maybe a little touch of vitamin E on my face every now and then. But I don't like it, and I don't want anything on my scalp. Uh, I don't want any lotion, I don't want anything on my scalp, nothing. So, because I don't want to lay product on my pillow, and I'm not wrapping my head in a rag just to go to bed. Come on now. Even if I had a knot, a nappy ponytail, I don't think I could leave my house with a rag on my head. I don't think I could do that. And if nah, no, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. But that's not here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Anyway, I would like to say thank you so much for my subscribers. I was telling my sister that I never in a million years thought I would grow to love the food I'm eating. My food is flavorful. My food is nice and rich, and the sauce, the gravies, it is so good. I wish I could afford a one of them trucks with the wheels on it, even though I'm scared of stuff like that because I think rodents can jump in it real fast. But I wish I can get one of those little trucks where I can make some of my frugal meals and have like maybe 4 or 5 tables sit, around outside. I would love something like that. My YouTube channel means so much to me, but it broke my heart in two when I realized that the one thing that I want to work so bad, it's not going to be what I knew for years that my greeting cards was not going to be what takes me off of all this stuff that I'm trying to wean myself off of. I knew it because my cards are so ingrained in my heart, but I got to get away from it because it's going to consume me in a way that I don't want to be actually. Um, to be honest, I said today I was just gonna go or throw the whole room in the garbage. Just walk to the garbage and just throw it all out. I really am. I don't know what to do. I really don't. And I'm not gonna lay down and think of anything negative. Absolutely, I don't even think throwing it away is negative at this point because I don't think so. So that's how I feel sometimes. That's how I feel sometimes. So I don't know, but I always knew. So there is no shock. I'm having a hot flash, boys and girls. But it's cold in here. I got my sheet around my legs. Yes, I do. I got my sheet around my legs. Now I got to put it around my ankles because it's cold in here. Woo! And I am so thankful that it's cold. I'm so thankful that it's cold because I be needing that cold. Ooh, it's cold in here. Ooh, it is cold in here. But sometimes, ooh, I be needing it. But at nighttime, I sleep so much better in the cold. I have to say thank you so much to my new subscribers because although my views are not as high compared to the subscriptions, I am thankful to have the subscriptions because I'm on my way to 300 and I need 1,000 to be monetized. But I'm taking my time getting to my monetization because I need my I need my money to be steady. I need to be able to rely on it. So I don't want anyone to boost me up and then 3 months later they unsubscribe. I don't know if that would put me in a bad way, but uh, I have been letting YouTube videos run. So if you're a person that I watch your videos, then trust me, I watched it today too because my TV was on autoplay all day. So I just let everybody's videos run, and I think if that's the little I can do for people that follow me, that's the little I can do. So I sometimes when I'm cleaning in here, I'll turn this TV on and click for my videos to run, and I'll go in that room and put up my music and get to cleaning and stuff like that. And then later on, if I'm on my video, no, on my cell phone, I'll just go to Facebook and YouTube, and then some of the videos that I saw that had the line on the bottom that you saw it, and I know I didn't see it, and then I'll watch it then and stuff like that. Mm. That is green tea and mint, and I'm telling you, it is amazing. I did not know mint was so helpful for so many things. So I make sure I buy that green tea and mint that you saw. I'm gonna make sure I stay with that because making a pitcher of green tea every 3 days is so much better than buying a whole bunch of cases of water and all them Gatorades and all of them Dr. Nasties. Oh, she goes, oh, gross, Dr. Nasty. My daughter's favorite soda, by the way. No, Dr. Nasty. And okay, you know what Dr. Nasty stands for, hopefully. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Nasty for Dr. Pepper and Mountain Nasty for Mountain Dew. When my daughter wants a Mountain Dew, I say, "Oh, you want me to go get a Mountain Nasty?" So sometimes, very, 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 man, I can't even say sometimes. A long time ago, I would, pick her up a soda here and there, but I'm trying very hard to get her. But I realize she's not going to be give up the soda, and I don't think it has anything to do with her not wanting to. So there goes that. And I do know what she's going to suffer when she does cut it out. So maybe telling her to cut it out is not right. Maybe I need to wait and let her cut it out when she's ready, if she's ever ready. Because I even told her, you do know that soda is going to dry out your teeth, right? And she wants all her teeth in her mouth. So for her to be drinking soda, knowing what it does to your teeth, uh, is further along than I care to say. Put it that way. Anyway, I ended up getting my leggings today, and I'm so happy that I got my leggings. So I'm gonna. They don't really have the colors that I want there, so I'm gonna go back. And they did raise the price, but only by $1. So I want to say one thing before I leave. If I end up with a few of these, I'm willing to send them to people provided they pay for the shipping. I'm most likely gonna have this wholesale, so don't be worried about me throwing retail on there because that's not what I'm offering here. I wouldn't. I'm not in that kind of situation. So I absolutely, unless of course you can find this on your own. So there you go. The logo is all you need. I already checked almost everything they have, and that logo is on everything. So if you can see that logo, then you know it's just here. And I cannot wait till they call me. Ooh, I cannot wait till they call me. I can really see. I think they have candles and all of that stuff, and I would really like to do anything that I said I was gonna do, which I mentioned yesterday in one of my videos, but it didn't air yet. I said I wanted to do something in the category of home decor. And this right here, home decor and scent. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, y'all already know how I am with this scent stuff. So the only thing I can do is say I keep praying and praying and praying for God to give me the direction I'm supposed to go in, and I believe it is going to be home decor. I just don't know yet in home decor, but I tell you no lie. Oh, it smells so good in here. I never can imagine that I lucked up on that. Anyway, this video is 10 minutes longer than what Cora would like. Thank you so much, Cora, for making me laugh because you know I love you, girl. Beverly, I need to know that you are okay. Please put me a thumbs up so I know you're okay. And I want you to know I'm working on something. I'm not going to promise you. You already know. I would like to order it from where I'm going to order it from and have it shipped directly to you. But maybe in June they will fix my rent. But next month coming, I have to do registration for my car and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm not going to promise you. So even if I end up getting it and having to put it in one of my orders and ship it to me, then I'll just throw a stamp and send it to you. But I need more than a stamp for the amount that I would like to send to you. But I need to know first, are you willing to use parchment paper? That's all you have to tell me, and then I can go for the rest. And then on top of that, you're gonna need something else, but I'll be able to tell you that much later. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I wish you a happy evening.